today. It's a Wednesday, about 10ish AM and all. Right, and there's me and my slouch hat and my SLR and greens. God help me, I was only 19. Righto. Now, this very morning, see, I might have mentioned it. Yeah, I might have mentioned it on the interweb zones that I had to do. So that's just got the chain dealy wheelie. I had to let this Achilles heel, and I figured I'd give that a while. So the last time prior, I went out on the joggy poos. The Achilles heel wasn't too happy, but my cardio was wonderful. I was well keen to just keep going, and this very day I was back at it doing. I didn't do as many of the burpees up there as general, but I figure I won't put too much force on it. And then so I did the jogging thing all the way down there and all, and then cardio wasn't as good as it was, but that'll pick up real quick. But the heel was fine, so that's good. The heel healed, so it yielded and healed it. So I'm very pleased with that. So there you go. So today's adventure, what it's going to be, is I'm going to take this unit. I'm going to go all the way to the warehouse, but I'm thinking I'll go to the El Cheapo food shop and chow down on some power food, and then get to the warehouse and show you this really awesomeness of awesome stuff. There's this koto that some people have been asking about it, and so I'm like, righto. And the other day, chap and I were looking at it, and I picked it up and I was going, oh, look at this, man, and let's see, does it have a brand name or something? It's got some Japanesey thing on it, and then I'm like, I said, oh, it feels like something's inside of this, and this bloke goes, yeah, something might be in there. And so I did a little rattle and try to put my hand in there and go, and I end up, and like I could feel this string thing, so I pulled a little string thing. I'm like, whoa, ta-da! So there you go. I'm going to show that and what I found in it this very day. Okay, that's the plan. All right. Now I found, look at this, in one of my backpacks, my trusty backpack that I've had since the early 90s. I stuffed in that thing was this piece of Aussie awesome. So, and I figured, whoa, it's got. See, this is these are made like this, so you can put your hands in your pocket, I guess. Anyway, I walked into the post office with it. Like, oh, I found this in it. Alright, so I've got 3 of them. There you go, pure class I am. That's just the way it is. Well, I'm gonna have to work on this again. Come on. Can't have that all chunky. I gotta look freaking awesome all the time, because I am. Anyways. Right, so yeah, I'm all excited about riding that unit. Paid about $8 for that. $8 US. I had to rebuild it, but I have the technology to rebuild it. So there you go. I've even got a dealy wheelie. I can put a bottle of water here. That's back at the ranch. I'll get around to doing that sometime. All right. No one cares about this story, but anyways, I care about this story. So. Alright, so it's off to the warehouse for food. I'm gonna but first I'm gonna get some food, because I'm kinda need some food, because I'm feeling a bit, I'm gonna get some more food into me, then we'll get some more clarity going. Right on. So what is it? It's like the 17th or something of October already, and therefore I'm like, whoa, what is that? So 7 months, 7 months and a couple of weeks of straight sobriety. Apart from that 0.5 0.5 can of beer I had. So there you go. 0.5. Pretty tasty that was. This morning there was some dead fish along there, and I could smell the smell of it, and the crows were all chowing down. They've had a good meal this morning. Alright, I don't see many of the hawks around now, but they were a few out earlier. Alright, let's do this. Which piano? Bugger and poo sticks. They're kind of my favourite El Cheapo Sukiya restaurant, and they're redoing the joint. Well, plan B. Rest assured, there's actually one that way in a town called Chikuzen Maibaru. Let's do this. Rich piano. We can do this. Right then, no dilly-dallying about. We've got serious stuff to do. Now this is Sukiya in Chikuzen Maibaru. Right, we've even locked this rig up. How's that? Because I locked it up with some seriously secure stuff. See this thing here? This bloody combination lock. I found this lock, and it was locked for some reason. So I picked the lock within like a minute, because just sort of worked with the combination. If you just pull it out a bit and then just keep working on it, you'll start to feel where the slots are. I had it open in a minute, and so that's good and secure. Now, just over there is a pool hall, which is freaking awesome. I've never been sober in there. I've had some good times, man. I'm telling you, like dudes that got great music in there. You got dudes that are just fun, and it's good place. Now, might even show it to you, but no dilly-dallying about. Right, let's see if we've got some old school. We have some money. See, none of this freaking bullshit. Right on, 430 yen is the gyudon. Yeah, a fancy restaurant, mate. There you go, see? El Cheapo restaurant. Excellent. Got all these computery things now over there instead of just walking up to the counter. Alright, we've got all our dealy wheelies in here, and we've got sauces and bits and pieces, and the sumayoji, is that what it's called? A toothpick, and the radishy thingamajiggy here, and there's your soy sauce. Shoyu, that's what soy sauce is. And you got these thingamajiggies. Alright, there you go. Alright, thanks mate. Nice. There we go, this is Ultra. Oh, ice chilled Ultra. Right then, now they call this junk food. Junk food. I guess whoever calls it junk food hasn't been to Australia. Now, this dealy wheelie here, shaved beef. It's actually American beef. They tried Aussie beef, but it was too tough. There was some kind of dispute going on years ago. Alright, so we've got shaved beef. We've got broiled onions. Right. Now, and under here we've got rice. Now I asked for the sudaku, which means soupy. Yep. So there you go. Now now you're not supposed to do this. No, that's disrespectful or something. Personally, I think it's freaking practical. Whew, that's a bit too much of that. Alright, now, I'm gonna get some of that dealy wheelie over there, and some of this yummo stuff here. No one cares about this. What is this? One of these bloody mukbang freaking... I've changed my philosophy, and now I'm into mukbangs. Yeah, mukbangs. So there you go. It's Japanese junk food. Bloody great, isn't it? Sometimes people ask me when I'm in Australia, they go, man, how do you keep yourself like that, you know? Being the ancient wise one that I am. And I go, just don't eat shit. Simple as that. How about this, eh? Yeah, I poured out too much of that bloody spicy thing, and so I just kept picking it up with my fingers and oh, shit. Yeah, a bit too much of that. Anywho, we'll survive. 430 yen that was. That's your standard meal. I think you can get a smaller one. I haven't got the conversion tables to figure that out in the real money. Aussie money. What would that be in USD? I haven't got my conversion tables. I'm feeling like I'm freaking Ernest Shackleton or something. Yeah, here we are. Right, now, we need to know this. If the sun's right there, and it's this particular time and day, and then we hold that thing onto the sextant of the horizon. We can make a sextant out of this, and then right, there we go, and use this thing here. Right, we'll sort of, and use this bit of plastic and this bit of paper. We'll make a sextant with this, and then we'll be able to figure out the price of this in US dollars. Right, now that we're not messing about, getting things done, but we'll just might just have to go down here. There's the book off, obviously. Book off plus. Now, we're gonna go that way, but just down here. All right. The things I do for my subscribers and my mukbang subscribers. I'm gonna start up an OnlyFans now. Anyways, OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm not pathetic enough. Billiards and darts. Billiardo dartsu. That's what that says. I don't know if I'm putting it right. Can you even see that? I can't see that. Just really, just the glare. Anyways, this place is freaking awesome. Drink beers in there, and back in the day I used to just bring my own beers, and the same dudes run the show. Just awesome. Right, now what we're gonna do is heading in the wrong direction. So we're gonna change down a few gears. This dealy wheelie, I'll tell you, you can it's got these Amazo. I mean, we've still got a couple of gears to go. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing climber. It's rad. All right, let's see if we can climb up. Let's just go in the. What are we doing? We're going. Right. Okay, we're in the easiest gear, and it's just rad. I'm just sitting down. It's so easy. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to, even some more elevation. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. Now, what we're gonna do is head over that way. Now, there's a really awesome shrine around here, but we've got stuff we've got to do. But it's around here somewhere though. It's either, it could be down there, it's over here. I can't remember. Oh. So here I go, breaking all the rules. It's so easy to there we go. I found this shrine. Also found this dealy wheelie. I thought to myself some time ago that I need to get one of these. Yep, and I found it. Now, cut that a bit. Let's maybe tie it up. I need one of these dealy wheelies. Let's do it over there, checking this joint out too. Cause when I go on this mission, so I'm not kidding you. When you, I won't film him while he's praying. Just the style in which, right. When if you're gonna buy stuff off me, you might as well do it because when I go on my mission, I'll have to sit everything up to holiday mode, holiday, but I'll be on a mission. I will need one of these, presumably, on that mission. Yeah, because of the Last Samurai hairstyle. Yeah, I'm serious. I needed one of these. See, I was supposed to find that. Now, let's have a look at this. At this shrine, shall we? Let's just park somewhere. Do some do-do-do-do-doos. Supposed to be doing something right now, but don't worry, we're getting there. We're actually going in the right direction, sort of roundabout-ish. Roundabout-ish. Yeah. Now I'm gonna stick this in my pack, right? And so, see these dealy wheelies? Sometimes I see these like iron sculptures. In fact, I've got an iron sculpture. Oh, hey, buddy. G'day. Oh, he's already down. Okay, whatever. Now, Australian. I see this kind of thing, iron sculptures at the auctions sometimes. People like them too. People go for them. I've rarely had one. Saw one not so long ago. Now, we'll stick that in that compartment there. There you go. Good. Now, I've got something, a really cool, who's the, Holte. I've got another really awesome Holte. Kind of thought he might be bronze, but I actually got something else too, I think. Remind me to get around this hole's getting bigger. Oh, well, gonna have to fix that at some stage. This is open today. I can see a drum in there already. What's that? Oh, I was about to say there would be, whoa, the size of that, that's a Suzu bell, and there are 3 Suzu bells. They've got this set up for a ceremony thing, or maybe they've already just done the ceremony. I don't know. I do know on Monday there was a public holiday, and it was sports day. That's really cool. Now, that's an awesome old taiko drum. Over there. It's got family crest on the design on the skins too. You will find old daikos. Real deal. I've got 2 about that size. Yeah, probably that size. They come in like shaku and so. Oh, that'd be cool. Come here. That's at 2 o'clock in the morning job. Yeah, and grab that bloody thing with the truck. Anyway, hey, oh look, the bicycle's still there. Amazing. Now, yeah, in there we've got all the ceremonial dealy wheelies. I'll just do this, and you might be able to see for yourselves. If that drum, I don't know if I've got the right angleizations or whatever. But yeah, there's a beautiful old Daiko drum in there. Right, now obviously we're very busy, so have to continue on. Now I've got to ride through a bunch of rice fields and stuff. The things I do. Okay. Oh. Yes, it's true that there are very few in this world that can sing this song. Freedom, freedom. I don't care what you say. All right, boop, doop, 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 boop. No, that's not the song I'm thinking of. 'Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. Do 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 do. 'Cause I'm free to do what I want. Is it any old time again? Any old time. Do 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 do. Love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free. Very few people can say that they're free. Right? That's true. Am I completely free? I'm in a land with no parachutes. I'm trying to survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give. I will survive, I will survive, yeah. What's going on with this guy? Ginny's just walking around singing freaking I will survive. Right, now over here, there are very few places that you can actually cross the train line. So, there is a spot over here, a crossing on the car. We'll give that a whirly poos, and then we'll head through some neighborhood. Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors. I watched about 10 minutes of that show. Des had Daphne as a girlfriend or something, and Daphne was a stripper. Hey, where's the remote button? Where's it? I just went just turned that shit off. And years later, met all these English crew and these backpackers, and they were like, "Oh, we just went to, you know, the place where they filmed Neighbours," and that became a tourist attraction for them. Yeah, that was their reality of Australia. Right, do we go down or do we go that way? Because it looks like it might have more. I don't know. I should have asked the co-op girl. She'd know. I don't know. Let's just try this way. You take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye. See, if you take the high road in life, Philosophy by ABAREBUGYO, you'll find that it's actually the low road. When you take the low road, trying to dig yourself back out of there, trust me, take the high road, will you? Ah, finally, the gathering, the downhill. Oh, that's better. You just go like wherever that way-ish if you want to. Just don't hit that gutter, end up under a truck wheel or something. That won't work out too good. Right then. Look what we've got here. The rice field and contemplation. Now we're going to try and go whoosh. No. We'll just go easy. We won't try to take the race line or anything like that. Now. Can't exactly see the tectonics right now. That's alright. The rice field of contemplation. Yeah, so if you are contemplating on buying some of my stuff, don't miss out. I may very well, it's sort of when the mission decides, I'm going to go on a mission. So it's not if, it's when now. So I'm going on a mission, and so sometime this year, could be a whole lot sooner. Yeah, so that's just a heads up. If the mission is successful, things should be good. Now, right, so we're heading towards the warehouse, and it's a really nice day, and I didn't check the weather report or anything. I just go and come what may. Well, I was just watching Storky, and I didn't. It's Crowie's mate. It's one of Crowie's mates. There's another Crowie up there. Storky was down there, and I was riding along. I didn't notice Storky was behind the trees, the weeds and stuff, and off he went. He's flying away, and I was whistling to him. He's like rock rock. That's Storky. He's got a family now. He likes this basho. This is his basho. Whew. Hey. Whew. Some of the artist people. Right then, yeah, there's some of the Crowies doing what crows do. So they ploughed this up, and so it's a good spot for having a bit of a munchy poo when they plough it up. Alright, we're nearly there. Right, let's go follow them up the hill. They could have dragged me up there. Yeah, in that bloody big 4-wheel drive. Anyway. Okay, here we have Yasui Jidencha. 安いね。じゃあ、この自転車、福岡の番号でも盗むない自転車ね。大丈夫ね。So, this thing here, たくさんサビ、そして自分で、シアシしました。Spray grease and some CRC and some spray grease on the chain. So now it's okay. It's not bad for a Yasui bike. Yasui ne. Tire okay. Pump up. Shimashita okay. Pressure aru. Kono mono. ちょっと汚いでももしなっては自分でクリーニングします。This works. That works there. 子供 seat belt. And this here we have a basket. Cool. Shopping basket. ちょっとサビでもサビでも安い。So 今新品の自転車高いね。So このスター自転車新品に来るぐらい今3万ぐらい多分もう2万ほんとコメリパワーの中にわかんないでもママチャリHey, if it's real cheap.
結構するね。
そうね。3万5千4万1000円。これで安い。多分東京ね。It's far away. この場所どこ It's far away. これ6000円いい。
そうね。
でもここに糸島の本でも僕は車あるね。So, 僕は今宿東住んでます。So, 今宿2丁目 7-Eleven 時々地元人会いますね。
メルカリ5400円。5万4000円。
5万4000円
でもこれバッテリーで。
いや、that's a 電気スター。5万。多分のお客様バカ。でも、時々友達言ったら、もし電気ダメ、電気高い。
高い。
ね、so, 大体人、people buy 新品買います。じゃあ、もし私の場所を持ってくる私の軽トラックある、多分7000円ね。ガソリン、タイム、時間ね。今宿からここまで、後でバック。
僕もこれを積んで、ここまで。
などはするください。You can do it. でも、もしなどは2つ場所あります。今宿東2丁目 7-Eleven 7000円かここに来ます。ここでこの場所もう一回名前は村
糸島市本913芸術村。
そうでも芸術村
広いね。
Google Maps あるほんと
ある。糸島市本913で Google マップ。
913 913 So もしなとはここに来ます。自分で来ます。6000円 ?6000 円でいいね。
持っていくときは7000円。
Okay, yeah, so, that's a good idea. Yeah, the brakes are okay. So condition not bad, you know.
もう誰に話してんの？お客さん？
Yeah, これもあるね。友達欲しいのあるね。でも、まだまだたくさん別の自転車多分これまだまだ売る。Yeah. これで同じ問題で、チェーン、サビサビ。でも、グリースしました。ちょっとボンボンボンボンボン。今、OK。ねえ。100% 違う。でも、今たくさんオイルある。So, あと、乗る。あとで、OK. So, not bad. So, 安い。多分これも安い、売る。庄司さん別の自転車乗る。そのレーサーバイク、クランクだね。So, so まだまだ、もしこれ売る。後で別のバイク、修理ます。Okay. じゃあ、that's an advertisement. Yeah, ライト大丈夫ですか？ライトここ？ね。Might need some oil on ここ。まだまだ will doesn't seem to spin too good. ちょっと待って。Okay. Right. ライト修理ました。そこに取ってんだ blah blah blah. Okay, so we have wheel spinning. And then we go like this. And we put that thing like that. Pretty. Okay, and then we go like that. Spin the wheel. We have light. Yeah, we'll put that like that. Oh, light. Put like that. And we have light. Okay. We have a working light now. Lighto daijoubu yo. Okay. In a shito, okay. ちょっとリシアシしました。シアシよね。So この椅子 OK, up and down. 上下大丈夫。So yeah, ちょっとサビでも大丈夫。Okay. Alright, that's that. Yeah, you could pop some wheelies. Pop some wheelies. There you go, wheelie through. Okay. Yep. Okay, pop some wheelies on that. Or pop some wheelies on that. Okay. じゃあ、この自転車安いよ。いいもの。この鍵取ってない。中にサビ。僕は足入った。そう。このものをロックします。開けます。でも、でも、鍵取ってない。ちょっとおよし足入った。でも、この鍵、誰もない盗むこのスタイル自転車。そのスタイル自転車 is just not cool enough to steal. かっこいい違う。そして盗むない。It's gonna be okay. How does that bell work? Yeah, that works. Right. Okay. Good enough. Okay. I'm here. Doing some 自転車修理 fixing bicycle. Anyways, right, so when I was at the auction house last, they had this, there's a sidetrack already. There's a viewer that'd be great for 修理 repair. There's a shamisen in that case over there. These awesome Buddhist drums. They're good for festivals and all that sort of bizzo. There's a Hote right there. I was hoping he was bronze, but no. He's awesome. Got some high-end shells and layer. This unit here, that's actually a stand for the biwa, but one of the legs is off. So I'm thinking of taking all the legs off. Oh, that drum. Awesomeness of awesome. Wonderful condition too. I was mentioning earlier when I had a bit of a look at a shrine about the drums I have. Oh, look at that. We have a visitor. Hi. That's a what do you call it? Praying mantis. Very cool. Right, so there's those drums. Yeah, I told you I've got a couple about that size. They need a bit of repair, or they can just use them the way they are. But if someone wanted to repair them up, there's another beautiful banger in there. Wow. That one's in great condition, so that's that. Now, this thing here. Ta-da! Wow. Now, I've only, over the course of it, I've only really had, say, 2 of these, I guess, of this size. Just go and get a rag. I'll sort that dealy wheelie out in a second, get some photos and things. We'll do that. Bit of key eye on that one. Didn't bring along my notebook. I'll just jot down some stuff on that. Fold that over the night, so I'm going to that show me sin. So I'm going to sort that out on the morrow. This unit here, yeah. When I help the guys out to like sometimes it's a real hard day, bad weather, or there's heavy stuff at the auction house and stuff, and I see it as exercise for me, so I get in there and hook in for these chaps. And while I'm doing that, it's wonderfully advantageous because sometimes they give me free stuff, you know, and sometimes like well, all the time I get to inspect stuff. Like the Richie Witches are usually over there near sitting down, or over there near where everything's coming by, and the auctioneers here and they're all around, and they have a off case they don't get to have much of a glance. Sometimes they have their underlings with them, and they'll sort of go through stuff like I am. But off case, if they see something they think, oh, it's got a bit of a flaw, it's called kizu or something like that, there's a bit of a problem with it, they'll sort of pass it by. But in this case, there was a couple of these bridges where they are. So I know that these to be 13 strings. So I noticed there was a couple of there. I'd noticed one bridge. Turns out there was 2 bridges that weren't there. All the bridges are on here now. And so I noticed that, but I also noticed there was a bag with it just sitting there, and I had the time to go into the bag, and well, I didn't have much time, so I was like, whoa, I just sort of felt in the bag, and I could feel the bridges in the bag. Well, I could feel at least one bridge. I thought there was only one, and some other gear like these dealy wheelies all in here. These are for your fingies and all that sort of stuff, and these dealy wheelies, and there's some tuning majiggy here, and this dealy wheelie here. These dealies, that there, you take off, is it that one? Or that one? Yeah, you take off that one, and you've got, you can tighten the strings and all that stuff. I've actually got a full length koto in the other warehouse. Just so expensive to send and all that. Anyways, and so I was like, whoa, I was the only one that knew that it had all the bridges, because someone said something about, oh, it doesn't have the bridges when they were selling it, and I'm thinking, whoa, I've got a chance to get this. And still a few wanted it, but so I had to bid for it, and I was like, oh, but really, I've only had of this size 3, I would say. This is the 3rd one over all these years, and had a buddy here, was here just the other day, and we had this located up like this, and I was showing him, and I was like, oh, does this have like a maker name or something? We're having a look in here. It's all Japanese, and we've heard a noise inside. I'm like, oh, I think there's something in here. Look at this case, isn't it awesome? Yeah, that's where your tuning majiggies are. I'll use that dealie. It's a wonderful condition. And I could feel this string, and lo and behold, this dealie was actually inside this koto. And so in here is a full set also, just like that, with full the, I haven't counted them all out, but it feels like a full set of bridges and all these kind of dealies in it too. So there you go. So it's like it wasn't down 2, it was up. It was up plenty. Yeah, let's just play something, because I'm an expert at playing these things, obviously. I actually went to, Exie took me years ago to this orchestra in Kumamoto, and there was like, I don't know how many, there was loads of these ladies these elderly ladies all dressed up in their kimonos and stuff, and a whole bunch of these laying down, and in unison they were playing them, and I swear, I turned to her and I said, that's the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Just the entire orchestra room was, it was a wow moment. Alright, so, I'll put that over there, I guess, and what do we got here? Do the pew technique. Obviously, I'm an expert at tuning them too. We could get the other dealie. There we go. Put that one on there too. So it's just like those videos you see when people pretend that they can't play and then they play like a genius. That's what you just heard. Anyways, I also found, just zip this for a second. Yeah! Like that. Now, it was a rainy, muddy day and everything, so when they were moving all their stuff, and we have, like, that's my position, that's theirs position, blah blah blah, the things you buy. Bloke, one of the young guys, plonked this thing down, and it was a bit sort of muddy there, so I've got a little bit on it now. I think, I'm certain, I gave it a bit of a dust off, but I didn't sort of want to rub it in, so I figure you can, it's a little bit here, see? So if you just sort of take the koto out and then get a bit of soap and water and just give that a little bit of scrub, that'll clean up real nicely. I didn't get snotty with him or anything, I was just cool. I'm a come what may kind of guy, you know, just sort of go, alright, you know. I said, oh, I'll move my stuff over there because it's a bit muddy here. Kokoni here, chotto a little bit kitanai desu ne, it's a little bit dirty, so Betsubasho changed shimashita, a little bit spot change in the position. He goes, oh, okay, so I moved over there. So that's all I said. How's that for Pera Nihongo? Anyways, here we have some groovy, like a whole load of them. All kinds of books for that dealy wheelie, and that'll if you get through a few of these books, you'll be on your way to being nearly as good as me. Anyway, Alright, we'll get those back in a second. Alright, now, weights and measures. We don't have cell economy air anymore. I think what I'll do is I'll put some of those things back inside the dealie. So you get, the whole kit. Don't worry, I'll put those in. And it's just that due to delicacy, I don't wish to send it via sea freight. And it's if I was to send through the air freighter, they go by size, and some do size, some do measure, some do size and measure, blah 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 blah. And I'm looking at it, we don't have cell economy air anymore, so it's going to be pretty expensive to send. I have to go via the EMS dealie, with the tentative extra charge. So it's not the Japanese post fault. And then you got to add on all this bull dust, so it gets expensive. And then, then these eBay mob, and these other mobsters, these other mob, they, they take a cut from the shipping costings, Yeah, so it just makes it so, yeah. But anyways, but it's a wonderful piece, right? It's just beautiful. So that's going to have to go via air freight. So, I guess the plus side is you get it pretty quickly. If you are considering buying my stuff, I do plan on going on a mission this year. So I'm going to, at some stage, I'm going to have to go, right, boom, just do the, put the stores on holiday mode. Something like that, right? It won't be a holiday, it's a mission, but so, if you're humming and hawing thinking he's going to lower his prices, you see a lot of people on my watch lists and stuff, and that's a negative. If you want something, I'd get onto it if I were you. This Biwa here is going to be awesome, something to repair. So I'll get here tomorrow and see if I can sort that out. That Yazutsu has got some pretty decent arrows. Not as good as mine, they are aluminum, but I think there might be 5 or 6 of them in there actually, but the same type. But it's pretty awesome, that Yazutsu's, that's brand new really, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it's got quite a few, I'll sell it at a decent price. These here are also awesome. Biwa Bachi right there. I thought one of them had some cracking in it. Here, see, I thought that was actual cracking, but it's not. It was just a bit of something on it, and I just went like that, and I flicked it off, and oh, it's not even cracked. So that's pretty. Here, see, I just rubbed that off, and I was like, hey, that's just some stuff from like a drink or something. See, no, it's not correct. So, two of us just went boom at this one, and with all this stuff, and I think this was the final decision to sort of when he dropped out, and I was like, oh, thankfully he dropped out at that auction house, because he thought that this was cracked, and when we got a decent look at it. Look at this, it's just a bit of, it's like a bit of, something was spilt. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It was like a little bit of something was spilt, and then, on it. Alright, so, now, so we've got some butchies themselves, are really expensive, so, alright, main issue with this Biwa is one of these pegs. Oh, that's a Gogen, by the way. 5-string Biwa. One of these pegs is here. When I was putting it in my rig, I was like, oh man, that thing there was all rotted away, and it sort of just fell off. And so I'll have to check the others. I think they're kind of alright, but I guess if you can just, anyone that it's worth their salt at fixing stuff could do this. You just machine this a little bit, or by hand, as that's what they did. Just by hand and give that a bit more length, and then another hole, and you're good to go. Anyways, someone out there wants a real deal antique Golgen Biwa, and a bloke was reading about this. The kanji's on here. Oh, I should have asked my mate about this. What it says on this taiko. Oh, I think, is this Chikuzen Biwa? Like, it's really big, right? Here, it's got some script in here. One of the old blokes was saying, you know, this thing's about 150 years old. Rad. See, I think they might be alright, these other pegs, so you can just sort of reckon you'll figure it out. Someone out there wants this hugely. Yeah. Alright, so we go like that. So these are that's highly coppeted stuff right there. Golgen, meaning five string biwa. They're not cheap, mate. At some stage it would have had a support piece under there. The dudes that are into biwa know. I had to pay a lot for that, so they know that's that good. Alright, I'll have, you can get another glance at this stuff. I'll just sort this out right now. Get another glance at this stuff on the morrow. Alright, so I went through this bag of goodies here, and I counted 14 of those dealy wheelies. So I think that this one here, because they're slightly different colours, so there's 13, full set of 13 there, and then there's a full set there, and this one here, I think they use that for tuning or something like that. Oh, I don't know. I'm just too stupid for this sort of thing, but anyways, there you go, there's that one. So full rack, full set. Yeah, what I wanted to do, my camera reached its limits of time. Oh, you go on there, single-handedly. Hang on a second. You go there. You go there. 10 seconds to comply. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do was measure. Get the measuring stick out, and give this a bit of a ahoy majiggy. Now, well, that's about there. That's about yay. So it's about 86. Yeah, roughly about. That's about right. Oh, about 86 centimeters, 86 centimeters long. So there you go. Right. Let's get some pictures with that majiggy over there. And how's the Thor hammer? Awesome. So I'll come here tomorrow and sort of start processing some of this stuff. I plan to have this stuff processed over the course of the next, say, 5 days, and then I can start looking at getting serious about the impending mission. I'm gonna have to get this chap down to the. I have to get him cleaned up first of all, and get him down to the shrine or temple. Radalicious that is. Okay, so yeah, this is a precision instrument. This thing. Look at this. This is where you use those spanners. There's a couple of them for your tuning. You got this tuning whistly majiggy in there. I presume they use that one for tuning thingy. Oh, because I'm an expert, obviously. Right, I'll pop that thing back on there. Get this sorted out. Shove them into, place them inside, so you get your books and everything, and then I'll take all these off and lay them down. I think there was some pictures in maybe the books or something that showed you arrangements for placement for these thingies, the bridges. But yeah, what a wonderful. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful grain. Nice. Right, just an additive here. While I'm putting all these things. There's some new strings right there. I always thought they just did that for design, you know, like they stuck a few here. But anyways, they're new there, and I'm pretty sure that the lady I get, she's like 9,000 years old and she's fitter than I am. They repair shamisen, it's a shamisen, they do all this kind of stuff, and so sure, I get the Biwa strings if I need brand new Golgan Biwa strings. I'll walk, I swear she lives 5 minutes away from me. And I've been dealing with them for years, and I used to go a long way to go and see them until one day she said, "Where do you live?" We lived in so close. It was amazing. So yeah, she would have strings and stuff, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I can get stuff for traditional thingamajiggies. You get new butchie with real deal, all kinds of stuff, but it ain't cheap. Yeah, those butchies are not cheap at all. Alright, now, okay, so I'll continue, put that stuff in there, get that sorted out, and then hit the road, and yeah, get back out there on the road on that unit. Yeah, before heading out, I figured I'll just sort out I just decided to do it old school. I've got this fancy pants unit here, so I sort of went hanbun, half old school style, which you always make a mess. But it's only like mineral oil stuff anyway. Mineral oil? Hydraulic mineral oil. And you got these fancy pants dealy wheelies here. So I figure I'll just go old school because I wasn't happy with my rear brake, and now I'm happy enough with that. That's pretty good. Yeah, plenty of braking power. Very happy with my front. It's pretty much the same. So yep, that's alright. Good. I reckon I might not have tightened up the nipple here. That was fairly loose, I don't know. So I was losing a lot of braking power there. Maybe it's just leaking just a tiny bit. That 7mm dealy wheelie. Found a spanner over there. Right, we got that sorted out. I was listening to the radio the bloke's got next door there, and we got this, someone's playing a shamisen. Oh, cool. And when I went to show you this, right, that's some nice braking power. I usually only use the one finger. Downhill I use that. Really that. And get a lot of control and that sort of thing. Yes, alright. Love to wax some triple clamps on this thing someday. Yeah. Bomb some of those trails that I'm very familiar with. Right, have I still got it in me, mate? Have I? Yeah, we were messing with that the other day. Someone's put that wrong, so all the bearings were just shot. So this thing's pretty much a basket casing. So we'll cut that off, I guess, or re-tap that thing. That won't come out. That's all bleh. Whatever. Just use the components. Okay, so I could have done a cleaner job. Pros do a cleaner job. It's true, but it's good enough. Alright, let's get all this stuff wrapped away again and get out there. Cause it's jungle. Welcome to the jungle. La, 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 la. And still there's delightful weather. You go that way. this time getting a little bit of a breeze, a bit warm due to doing this dealy wheelie back there on that hill. We're on the second stage. This is all nice and flat for a long way. I went on the way here. I was going the roadie poos over there. So yeah, this is this time of year. I tell you, once that it went away a while back, that humidity. Once that's gone, there's a little slight amounts of humidity now, but once that's gone, man, it's alright. Yeah, alright. Now, I get to smell the cow manure. That's good. Got a little cow farm over there. Get past that and the wind, it's just the windage. Alright then, so that's the adventure of the day. What I might do is put the rearrange the time frames and put the koto at the beginning, and then have other people watch what I do. Cause I'm free to do what I want any old time. I'm free to do what I want whenever I please. Love me, hold me, cause I'm free. There's that Buddhist temple that I didn't go to because it was being frequented. I just over yonder there, see? And out the back there's a real old school haka. It's a cemetery. All these stones are just like falling down or whatever, just for centuries. See, a friend of mine's got a farm out that way. His family live up there. And he told me that they showed me you can find these stones and things, like the gravestones and stuff, all in the mountains, and all these lands here are owned by a daimyo, a famous samurai dude that owned all that region back in the day. Storky doing his thing, crow, and they've got these mounds, these burial mounds down here in that region from many centuries ago. So this area was settled, one of the first areas of Japan a couple of thousand years ago, being settled in this region. I saw this old boy back there. He's got these fancy running shoes, and he's hitting the pavement, and there's another like clearly he's old school. He's been doing it a while. Hitting the pavement and jogging, mate. He probably does it every day. There's a bloke just around the corner from where I currently reside, and he gets out there and does this exercise routine every day. Every morning he's out there doing his thing, Yeah, the master across from me, he does that too. He's out there doing his particular exercises that I remember doing when I was a teenager. Oh, look at the size of that guy there. It's a big stalky. Look at that. That's his pond. And Crowy there. I'd never see the. Oh, that's a pigeon. You imposter with his friend. I don't see the crows ever attacking the storks, but they do. They attack the hawks all the time. Some moto tires there. This bloke does Harley Davidson. There's one right there. Fixes Harleys and stuff. And they've got a little groovy restaurant-y thing going on there. I think that's up for sale, that place. But they want like $1 bazillion for it. Pretty cool though. You got a workshop, you got a little restaurant. Yeah. Over there, the big monstrosity. It was a bit more interesting on the other road coming that way. But alas, it's a bit busy now this time of day. They're coming home from the slave houses. Should we put the $1 looking lock on it? I think they get them from the 100 yen shop. Oh, I found it. Here's a gommi section. These bicycles over here. A chap was just saying they've got like 100 bicycles, and they said they're not stolen. They're just they've got like 100 of them, because the guy was saying to me, "Oh, you fix bicycles?" I said, "Oh, I just fix whatever we got, you know." And he's like, "Oh yeah." So he's saying to the tunny fella, he's got like 100 of them, and tunny fellas, you could see the chick-ching in his eye. If they're any decent, you know, it makes a bit of dough out of them. I've noticed a rig up here looks just freaking badass. I think it's a K truck, and he's gone all Mad Max in this rad. Oh yeah, look at this unit. Is that cool? It's a Suzuki, so it's the same model as I got. I only saw it from here, so I was like, I wonder what this is. Yeah, that's a Suzuki. Isn't this freaking rad? Hey? I presume that's legal because the tyres are inside the guards, but I wonder, he's either got some real fat tyres on that thing, or he's done a fair bit of cutting and shutting. Looks like, what, has he got a longer diff, or what's going on there? How do you do, because that's still the same size. Alright. Look. Don't look that fat. How did that happen? How do you do that, eh? A longer wheel, not wheelbase, wheel that way. Isn't this rad? I mean, they're way outside. Yeah, that's extended somehow. Alright. How do they do that? You know, like those drifters dudes, and they got the tyres with off cambers or whatever. What a unit! I'm going to have to go around the other way and check out what he's got going on here. This is freaking rad. Bunch of extra pipes going on. Coolies! Yeah, is it even legal? Oh, right, we're at the big supermarket. Lumiere Lu. So see if we can pick up something that my guts will they might tolerate. I don't want a Peugeot. What was that one with the lion that's sort of standing up or whatever? Yeah, see, it's the same model as my rig, but he's actually got a Toyota thing on the front, but that's a Suzuki. Isn't this cool? It's so rad. Not extended somehow. Cool. 今年も同じモデル、Suzuki Carry あります。今年の 4WD。でもこれタイヤこっち、ホイールこっち、どうやって？ How'd you do that?
A spacer.
Spacer. Ah, okay. Mag wheel spacers. Alright. That is かっこいい Mad Max style.
まだフロントまだ途中。
This is cool.
まだ。
Oh
もうちょっ
yeah.
とコーナー。
Okay, もうちょっと。
リアは完成してる。
4WD or Mission?
Mission.
Yeah. Transmission. Cool, man. And Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Cool. Oh, look, my bicycle's still here. Alright, wasn't that cool, eh? That bloke with his Mad Max thing. Yeah, I heard some Gaijin savages or something. I could hear some kind of funny kind of oddball language, and I think they might have been Frenchies. They noticed me in there. I think they were speaking some kind of funny Frenchy language. I had a French girlfriend years ago. See, this is what I'm talking about. Traveling around Japan. So he's got his mat there that you can crash on. This is the way to do it. When you're young, right, you get yourself some unit like this with all your bullshit, and you're good to go. He's got his navigation unit going on. Clearly this bloke's done a lot of miles. Look at that, he doesn't have a whole lot of tread. This is the way to do it, mate, you know, because like I say, there's so many shrines and stuff around that you can just crash at, you know, and you find a zillion of them on your computery thing like I was talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Just cruise around on your rig. I'd have a bit more comfortable seating. This dude's alright. That one's a bit harsh, I reckon. This one's bloody... This one will knock your spinal cord out. But yeah, see, that's the way to do it. And then you just like hit the road, come what may, go wherever. That's the way. That's the way. The way it's meant to be. Do break into song there. See, I've been talking about that for ages, eh? So get yourself. They don't have a whole lot of kit, right? They're pretty decked out in the clothing and gear, so they've got pockets for all kinds of bizzo. But yeah, essentially your mat and a bit of wet weather gear, and you're good to rock and roll. You know, that looks like that phone thing's under a cover thing like that, and they haven't locked up their shit, you know, because it's not a rubbish people country. So that's what I would do if I were you. That's an absolute suggestion for those that watch my channel. I've shown you all kinds of cool stuff and places and all, and be it up in the mountains or around the beachy there or whatever. If it's this time of year, most times of year, make sure you just got one of those, something that you can mosquito netting. You know, they're crazy cheap, very crazy light, super light. And you can get these deals where you can pop up these little tent type of things, so you pop yourself inside one of those, and easy to store and travel with and all that. And you got like a little dome with anti-mosquito netting, and take one of those to some shrine somewhere, pop there, and you're good to rock and roll. Right, because, you know, just How to Do Life by ABAREBUGYO.